My fate is sealed.
Fine, cut the car with one of the
I knew you'd prevail, Master.
You can ill afford to grow over. Our foe is not yet routed.
A resounding success! That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
I've not an inkling of what to do. I find myself hard-pressed to respond.
What must needs be done? Oh!
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
It is well tiring being so alert all day long.
What's to do? How cast it?
I must remain calm. It will all come good in the end.
My fate is sealed.
We're still in the fight! We'll pull through yet!
We must resign.
Twould seem our fight is not yet done. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
I am well aware of the particulars.
We're still in the fight!
I got you like this man.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. The creature's corpse will serve us well. You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One 'twas stolen from me while I was... 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the jadeite orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The jadeite orb could be anywhere now.
Pray, sir, seek out. That's where to look.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Go on, have a look. I'm in fine friend.
Here already? Travelling by ox cart was a welcome change.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Concern it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste, and in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
It seems this jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
I don't have enough to deal with.
By your leave, Arisen.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Suppose that's enough for one, eh?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Very well. Pray.
That I could spend.
I swear I've never slept.
Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
Time to be heading home.
Always another errand to see to.
Interested in my way?
Looking to get an entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? Good luck. First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face. That ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
Wonder if there's any...
Enough!
Dare incite my wrath? Yes, this way. Things alert all day long.
I ne'er stood a chance. 'Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next month.
You polished it this morning.
I'll sleep like a log.
Now here's a welcome sight.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
You'll never believe this, but the other day, I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking hand in hand. Normally, you put an elf, mayhap my eye.
From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun. Isn't that unusual?
I've got nothing for ye.
Wouldn't say no to a nice juice.
What brings you here?
Aye, he had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. He would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
It's this way.
And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me, all pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
This way.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Tis strangely quiet hereabouts. Where are our foes lurking?
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it. 'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to?
Leave anything unchecked, and we'll soon find daggers in our backs.
We ought to proceed with caution.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Could you come over here? You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Such beasts are a fair source of meat when rations are lacking. Lucky us! That's worth taking. The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
We are to retreat, then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's.
I knew it to be so.
Pull back! Wait a moment.
Feast your eyes on this!
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Let me be the one to collect it. Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Witness my magics! We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will. Undead! We'll want you to fire against his foes. If you would. I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you'll like to stumble ere long.
Still in one piece? That's something. Together now. The attack has won.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
'Tis easily done. Allow me. Master, this foe shall fall by my hand.
Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Aught felt I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much further.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest. Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight. For all I've stuffed myself.
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter. Let my magic be the weapon of imperial enemy.
I've got a firm grip on our foe.
Think not so important. I am here to aid.
By all means.
Time. Hope you weren't expecting me first.
Stay with me, Arisen. Hold right there.
Our little band has come to feel like a family.
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say, we forge on together for as long as we may.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs. One can see far to the distance from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
I quite agree. You're not living. I shan't let them harm you.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Wolves, if I've ever seen them.
That's why I have enemies against them. I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke. I knew you would fail, Master.
What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Shall we report our results? We seem to have arrived without issue.